My name is Robert Ferloni, and I'm the program manager for the Museum on Main Street program for Maryland Humanities. So we're really thrilled to be opening the tour of the Museum on Main Street program here for the state of Maryland in Serenity Farm. And the Museum on Main Street program is actually a collaboration between the Smithsonian and Maryland Humanities. So essentially it's a program that creates exhibitions on different themes, and they travel around the country to different states. And in most states, the Humanities Council is the one that facilitates the relationship between different communities and the Smithsonian. And the idea behind this is, instead of just having everything combined and congested in one place in Washington, D.C., we're trying to share the resources of the Smithsonian across the entire country. And one of the things that we're really looking for with the Museum on Main Street program is smaller institutions and organizations in rural areas to help build up capacity and to use the Smithsonian's name and resources as a way of leveraging the work that they do. So it's increasing visibility of the organization, but it's also helping them develop professional development skills long term. This exhibit is called Crossroads, Change in Rural America, and it's looking at the relationship of how rural communities throughout the country are undergoing significant amounts of change. And there's a wide variety of different topics and issues that are put on display, talking about issues like identity, resistance or resilience, how people identify themselves as being part of a rural community, the relationship of managing change over time. So the Smithsonian Exhibition is traveling across the country, as I said, and deals with this in a very broad way. So it looks at these topics and creates an opportunity for people to have conversations about these issues. And then each particular organization that serves as a host site developed its own companion exhibition. So along with the Smithsonian exhibit, there's a series of different exhibits, programs, partnerships that are created as part of the program overall. So the Farm Heritage Conservancy, along with Serenity Farm, has been working in partnership with other organizations to do this work, and they're opening another exhibition as part of that today. Well, what's really wonderful about the exhibition is there's something for everyone there. So we have a wide variety of different types of interpretive techniques. So if you go into the space itself, there's objects and artifacts, there's images, photography, but there's also different types of interactives that engage people in different ways. So there's technology where you can push buttons and listen to audio tours of people talking about their relationships. There's video components where you can actually see people and how they live on the land in different parts of the country as well. There's analog interactives, which means that people can physically move things around. So for example, there's one section that's designed as if you're planning the community and you're checking out and picking out the different parts. So if you want to have a museum or a school or the town hall, the people are able to design what they want their rural community to look like. Flip books, there's activities for children. So there's just a tremendous amount of variety based on what people are interested in. They can spend a lot of time reading the text, or they can just interact and have conversations with other visitors.
I'm Franklin Robinson Jr., and I am one of the owners of Serenity Farm here in Benedict, as well as a board member of the Farm Heritage Conservancy. This is actually the first time that a Smithsonian Institution Museum on Main Street exhibit has been in Charles County. So we are very proud to be the host for that. And we just hope this is one of many that hopefully will come after this one. It is an honor because there are only 5 venues in the state of Maryland that will be getting this exhibit. So the competition was keen, and we were very honored and lucky to actually be chosen as one of the sites. We decided to bring Crossroads, Change in Rural America to the farm because we are building on our agritourism component, as well as wanting to bring this educational opportunity to the Southern Maryland region, because we have seen enormous change in the last 20+ years here in Southern Maryland, going from tobacco monoculture to produce, small grains, farm-raised meats, and all of that. So we thought it was particularly germane to this area to bring this here and to open it up to the public so they can have an appreciation for where they live, the agriculture that was here before, and to actually point out the change that has had to happen. There is no charge for the exhibit here. We will be open on Thursday through Sunday, 10 to 4. There will be staff on site as well to answer questions. If a group or schools want to do a larger tour over the farm, that does come with a charge because we do have to pay our people and support the farm. But the exhibit itself is free and will be here from September 8th through October the 14th.
We have more information about this exhibition in a couple of different places. So if you go to the Maryland Humanities website, we have a Museum on Main Street portal with information about both this exhibition as well as former exhibits that traveled across the state, like the Voices and Votes that focused on democracy, or Waterways that we're focusing on water issues most recently. And then there's also the Smithsonian. So if you go to the Museum on Main Street exhibit space there, they have lots of information, not just about the sites that we've had in Maryland, but about the program as a whole, with lots of resources and materials for the general public. So I really advocate for people coming out and seeing the space itself. One of the things that we're trying to do is generate capacity for the site. So it's not just about the 6 weeks when the exhibit is on display here at Serenity Farm, but they're working in partnerships with different groups like the local heritage area to create new programming and potential exhibits around the region. And the hope is that people will be able to continue doing this work long term, not just during the run of the show.